Holy crap, it is cold. Woo! So if my air is messing up the audio a little bit, I do apologize for that, but I am way too cold not to be running it. So, I had my bagel, I had my creatine, and I got to the gym at 4:55 a.m. That's the earliest I've been to the gym in a while now. So, that felt pretty good. My energy levels are actually pretty good. It's kind of crazy. I'm wide awake and I still haven't had any caffeine. So I'm not really sure what that's about. Luck of the draw, maybe. Who knows? Anyway, so the leg workout today was not a leg workout, so there's nothing to talk about. It was an arm workout. So the arm workout today, so we started off with some cable curls. Yep. Started off with some cable curls, went really light and warmed up, and kept the weight moderate to lightish, really focusing on, come on, you guys know this by now. You know what I'm focusing on when I'm working out. So I focused on mind-muscle connection. So started in the stretch position and slowly, not too slow, pulled the weight up, kept the time under tension, and then at the top of the rep I squeezed, slow back down, stretch again, and I put that effort in and got a pretty good bicep pump going from this exercise. And curls are curls. You can do cable curls, dumbbell curls, barbell curls, rope curls. It's basically all the same. Not really all the same, but you know what I mean. Overall, that was a good choice for a starter. And then I did alternating dumbbell curls. Lightweight again, really focusing on the time under tension, the squeeze, the stretch. Felt good, felt really good. I thought about doing a little more for my biceps, but they felt pretty pumped after those two exercises, so I decided to stop right there. And then after that, we moved on to triceps. So I started triceps with a rope press down. I warmed up, of course, because we're starting a new muscle group. Same theme as the biceps, starting in the stretch position, which is reverse when you're training triceps. At the top, slowly down, squeeze at the bottom, slow back up. Boom, boom, boom. It felt pretty good. And then after the rope press down, I moved on to the bar press down. So bar press down, I did go a little heavier. Sometimes I just mix it up. Sometimes I like to do slow squeezing sets. Sometimes I like to do heavy sets. And I think there's benefits for both. It's really your preference. You could do all squeezing sets. You could do all throwing around heavy weight sets. That's really just your preference. Just gotta go in there and have a little bit of fun. So I ended up doing 3 sets of 12 there. And then I wanted to do a little more. I wanted to really target the long head of my tricep. So the long head is more doing over the top stuff behind the neck. And so I did the single arm overhead extension. Same thing as most of the workout, was slow squeezing and controlled. And I don't really ever see a reason to go super heavy with that one. You put yourself in a compromised position doing that. I think if you go too heavy there, you're putting too much risk for an injury to your shoulder or your neck. You could do some damage. So I like to keep that one a little light, and just focus on the control and all that. And I did my pose down. I did notice when I was working out that I had it was pretty subtle, but I saw it. I had some more vascularity coming in, so it's always good to see progress when you're sticking to a pretty strict diet. Because if you're sticking to a strict diet and you're not seeing progress, that can be pretty discouraging, whether it's the number on the scale or what you see in the mirror, if you're not seeing some type of progress there, I think it just makes it a little hard to stick to it. But you do have to trust the process, because it never ever happens as fast as you want it to, right? We all wish we could walk into the gym once a week, work out for 30 minutes, eat whatever we want to, and be in incredible shape. That's not the case. You got to eat the right foods. You got to train the right way. I mean, as long as you're going to the gym hard and you're loosely tracking your calorie intake and protein intake, you're going to make some kind of progress. But if you want real results, if you want to really get in the best shape you can, you got to get it down to a science. You got to find out what foods keep you full but aren't too calorie heavy. You got to find a way to get, 150 plus grams of protein every day, be able to afford it in this economy, And you got to balance the calories, the carbs, the fats, the protein. It can be a lot. But once you start tracking, once you really start trying, you really start to realize that it's definitely doable. And the more you do it, the easier, the more natural it becomes. It's just like driving. When you first started driving, you were nervous, super nervous. And now you'll drive from one place to another and be like, man, I don't even remember half that drive. Which I have that thought sometimes. I'm like, oh my goodness. But anyway, that just goes to show, the more you do something and you actually put some sort of effort into it, it's going to make it easier and you're going to progress. It's like developing a skill. So dieting, working out, all that stuff, it's a skill. It really is. And you can develop that skill. So that's just something to consider. But that's about all I got for you guys right now. I will see you guys when I tally up all the food I've eaten for the day and we go over it a little bit. May I'll have something else to chat about, really not sure, but I'll see you guys soon. Hey guys, how's it going? It's freezing cold out here. Hopefully my mic doesn't pick up too much of the wind, but I got my lunch right here. I already had my breakfast. And the arm day was pretty good. It was pretty good. I'm sticking to this nutrition. I've been thinking about mixing it up a little bit, but I'm not really sure if I'm going to do that yet. But we're just going to plug this in, and I'm not going to record. So I'm recording a little earlier today because I'll be at work later, and it's just going to be hard to record this. You hear that cat? I don't know if that's picking up on the mic or not. All right. Let's see here. But yeah, the diet is going really well. I'm feeling really good. I mean, what else can you ask for? But here we go. So 4,167 steps. I hadn't put any of my food in yet, so I'm going to do that right now. Let me pause this for a second. All right. Sorry, somebody was driving by and I felt a little awkward. I don't know. But we're going to go ahead and plug the breakfast in. Did I save? No, I hadn't saved it yet. I need to save this, so I'm going to save it this time. Thomas's bagel. Plain bagel, okay. And honey smoked turkey. That's 2 servings. All right, so here we go. We got that put in. Oh, I wanted to save it. Save as custom meal. Breakfast bagel. All right, so we got that saved now, so it should be a lot easier to put that in, just like it's going to be these last 2 meals. So I'm having the same thing I've been having, which is the ground beef and rice right there. Plug that in, hit done. We're going to have the same thing for dinner. I know I haven't ate it yet, but I know I'm going to. So we're going to put that in. And that's all there is to it, you know? So you just put that in. Sorry, somebody's coming by again. Leave it to me feel awkward and act awkward because of it. Oh, shoot. All right, so dinner, custom, 96 barbecue rice, done, and here we go. Totals for the day, it's going to be 1860, 236 grams of carbs, and 165 grams of protein. How about that? Let's go ahead and stop that, and we'll talk and walk a little bit. But yeah, I mean, this really isn't that hard to stick to this diet. Like, you can find, like, you should experiment with it and find a few different meals so you can have some backup, you know. And I mean, as long as you do that and you have a lot of different meals in your arsenal, just like you need to have a lot of exercises in your arsenal, then it's going to work out really well for you. So that's really my advice there is, I mean, you gotta be well-rounded. The more well-rounded you are, the easier it is going to be to be successful in your diet, you know. So I mean, that's really all I got to say today. But so tomorrow is going to be back day. Still don't have my wrist straps, so I guess I'm going in without them. And I mean, that's really all I got for you guys today. I just keep saying the same things over and over, so I'm just going to let you go. And I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.